I don't know, I feel like I still pick apart everything to a degree. But there's something on my heart that I want to talk about. And I think I got like my anger part out of it. So I want to try to deliver the message in a more, hey, have some compassion kind of way. I've just been seeing a lot on Twitter and the internet in general. It's a lot of complaints about artists not doing enough right now. And people being upset that they're not getting more music and that they're not getting what they want and that they need more content, give me content. And hold on, let me try to channel my spirit here. And I just want to say I think it's unfair because I don't think that y'all realize the amount of work, money, and dedication that goes into even being an artist right now in general. Like, if you're doing it, it's because you love to do it or you're in a contract at this point, to be honest, because shit is really fucking rough. Like, we also experienced the pandemic, you know what I mean? And for like 90% of us, our income comes from our live touring. Our income comes from merch sales. Our income comes from, you know, things that people need to buy. And obviously it's a really tough time for everybody when it comes to money because shit is fucking real right now. Like, we are in the middle of one of the craziest collapses I've ever seen of an empire. I mean, granted, not the craziest. There's been a lot of empire collapses, but like the way that shit's moving right now, capitalism is just exponentially getting more aggressive and lethal. And we as artists are just expected to kind of deal with it and still be able to produce all the time for you. And it's not like y'all buy our music. You know, you don't buy music. You pay a subscription to a company, a tech company, who gives me maybe 0.0001% of what the fuck I make off of my music, right? I think T-Pain definitely tweeted just the like percentages of how we get paid off of streams. And it's whack. It's actually kind of wild. And so I think that people are expecting a lot out of people who are giving everything they have and just literally trying to survive right now for the most part. And I think that there's a really deep lack of empathy because I'm sorry, but like the majority of us got through this pandemic and have been getting through this pandemic through art. Like, we have been able to survive because we're listening to the music that we love and we're, you know, creating dances and being creative on TikTok and like doing all that kind of stuff. Like, it's not lost on me that we are also in a space of disconnection and confusion and depression and anxiety about the future and the way that we're even gonna make it like through this moment, because I mean, it's very obvious that political figures do not give a single fuck about us and what's happening to us. It's pretty obvious that the rent keeps going up and the wages are staying the same or going down. I mean, there's plenty of articles about like people quitting and like not putting up with the conditions that they're in work right now. You know what I'm saying? And I just think it's unfair, the amount of, and the lack of empathy for the artists right now, like what we actually are going through. It takes so much money to produce one piece of content for you. And not only that, we don't get to see the outcome of that. We have people who help us make this content